You are sitting in the quietest room on earth. Maybe it is a meeting. Maybe it is an exam. Maybe it is a first date where everyone has suddenly decided to chew in silence. And then your abdomen performs a small tuba solo. The worst part is you are not even hungry. You ate an hour ago. Your brain is calm. Your body apparently has other plans, so what made the noise? The first trick is that stomach growl is a bad nickname. Doctors call loud gut rumbling borborygmi, which sounds like a spell a wizard says after lunch. But the sound does not have to come from the stomach. It can come from the small intestine too, because your abdomen is less like a bag and more like a long moving tube. That tube is almost never still. Its walls squeeze in waves. Those waves push food, liquid, digestive juices, and gas forward. If a pocket of air gets squeezed through a narrow, wet space, it can gurgle. If fluid sloshes past a bubble, it can rumble. The noise is not your stomach speaking English. It is plumbing with muscles. This is why the sound can happen after a meal. Digestion itself is noisy work. Your gut is mixing, pushing, absorbing, and sorting. A sandwich does not slide through you like luggage on a belt. It gets churned, diluted, squeezed, and moved. But then comes the part that makes hunger seem guilty. When your stomach and intestines are emptier, there is less soft material inside to muffle the motion. Imagine shaking a water bottle packed with oatmeal. Now imagine shaking one with only a little water and air. Same bottle, much louder slap. So an empty-ish gut can turn ordinary movement into a broadcast. But if you are not hungry, why is an empty gut moving at all? Because after digestion slows down, your gut starts a different job. Researchers call it the migrating motor complex. The name is ugly, but the idea is beautiful. Between meals, especially during fasting, waves of stronger contractions travel through the stomach and small intestine. They help sweep along leftover bits, secretions, and debris. It is less feed me and more clean the hallway before the next crowd arrives. In human fasting studies, these waves have been measured with pressure tubes inside the upper gut. One classic study found them arriving, on average, about every 137 minutes. Do not set a timer by that number. Bodies vary, but the rhythm is real enough that scientists can watch it move. And when that moving wave squeezes air and liquid, the janitor can be loud. This is the reversal. The sound you interpret as need may be maintenance. Your belly is not necessarily accusing you of skipping lunch. It may be running a cleaning cycle you did not ask for and cannot politely reschedule. Hormones help coordinate this hidden schedule. One of them, motilin, rises during fasting and is linked with these migrating waves in humans. But it is not a tiny boss with a clipboard controlling every rumble. The gut also uses nerves, local reflexes, stretch, chemistry, and whatever is actually inside the tube. That matters because not every growl has the same cause. Sometimes it is digestion. Sometimes it is swallowed air. Sometimes it is gas shifting around. Sometimes it may be the fasting cleanup wave. And sometimes, yes, hunger and an emptier gut happen together, so the old folk explanation is partly right. It is just incomplete. Eating can interrupt the fasting cleanup pattern because the gut switches back into meal processing mode. That is one reason a snack may seem to quiet things down. But food is not a magic mute button, because digestion brings its own motion, bubbles, and sloshing. Most isolated belly noises are normal. A noisy abdomen by itself is usually not a diagnosis. The caveat is simple. If the noise comes with persistent pain, nausea, marked bloating, diarrhea, constipation, or anything that worries you, that is not a YouTube mystery anymore. That is a reason to talk to a medical professional. But the ordinary version is stranger, and kinder than the embarrassment makes it feel. Return to that silent room. Everyone hears the growl, your face gets hot. For 1 second, it feels like your body has announced a private weakness. But inside, the story is mostly mechanical. A living tube is squeezing, air and fluid are moving. A hidden housekeeping rhythm may be sweeping the corridor while you try to look normal. So the next time your belly interrupts your life, it may not be saying, "I am hungry." It may be saying, "Maintenance is underway." If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel a great deal. See you next time.